of scratchings here, and they are indeed two of the ACT athletes, but we'll introduce them to you once they get underway now. So off they go from the inside out. Charlotte Middleton is unattached athlete. Emma Mahon of Run Crew. Niamh McMahon from Trinity. Brianna Crompton of Run Crew as well. Layla Liakotis of Bankstown runs in 6. Piper Simpson of Ramwick in 7. Rosie Fordham from UTS Northern Suburbs on the outside in 9. Zara Warland of Ride, where's hip number 10. Shani Hargraves, part of the Limitless track team. And Bankstown Clubs runs in hip number 11, a couple of scratchings from the ACT for obvious reasons.
Shani Hargraves taking this one out pretty hard from that Limitless track team squad, and the Bankstown Athletics Club. Also going well there is Rosie Fordham of UTS North, and then Emma Mahon of Run Crew sits in 3rd in the running.
And then just it's the young Bankstown athlete of Layla Lakatos just sitting there in about 5th place, I think it is.
Zara Warland from Ride in 4th. Yep. So bit of a top 5 pack starting to form. There's just a couple of strides between that first 5 back to one of the Ramwick Botany athletes in Piper Simpson.
About 70 seconds or so through the first 400 metres. Moving on with it. Shani Hargraves, of course, has some pretty handy trading partners in that group. Jayla Hancock Cameron, the Youth Olympic silver medalist. So very strong squad down there that she does a lot of training with. So heading up the back straight for the second time. The order largely unchanged. It's Shani Hargraves sitting on the front.
Got a really economical style, doesn't she, Shani? It's just sort of everything, looks very very smooth. Great running form. And, Rosie Fordham just behind her. It's looking really comfortable as well. Actually, all 4 of these girls looking really good at the moment. You can see Zara Warland, the Ride athlete, just buying her time at the back of that very definitive front pack of 4 now. And just in front of the chase pack, that is Layla Liakotis from Bankstown. It's probably about 10 or 12 metres behind that front pack of 4 girls. A very nice shot there. So I think it might be Emma Mahon just making a little bit of a move around Shani Hargraves' shoulder. They're through the second lap, and it's 2:28 on the clock. So after a 70, they've slowed up quite considerably. Has to be said to about 77 or a 78.
They got on with it, didn't they? So Emma Mahon now trying to, I'm not sure if she is trying to complete this move around the shoulder or just happy to sit on the shoulder of Hargraves. Seems happy enough to move up the back straight, but someone who isn't happy is Fordham, who's just going to move around both of them now for UTS and take up the lead of the race as they go down the back straight for the second to last time. And this is really starting to open up a bit now. So Fordham and Mahon opening up just that rubber band starting to stretch to Hargraves. Hasn't quite snapped yet, but certainly in danger of doing so. And what they have done is gap the rest of the field. And that's Zara Warland of Ride, who's just falling off the back in 4th, and then there's Daylight back to 5th. So it was a reasonably decisive move down the back from Rosie Fordham, but she hasn't managed to drop Mahon by any means. And in fact, Mahon looks like she might just be going slightly the better at the moment. Looking very laboured as they come in, as you'd expect with a 400 run of the mile. About 3:45 or so as they went through the bell, and now a responsive move coming from Mahon, who gets back around the shoulder of Fordham as they head back up the back straight for the last time.
So Mahon goes for home early. Can she hang on? She's just starting to gap Fordham stride by stride. Shani Hargraves not out of it either. She's only about probably 12, 15 metres behind Fordham. She'll need a big kick, though, to get over and find herself in second. Also battling along well as Zara Warland. But as this race goes on, they get more and more strung out. And it looks like Mahon, has she got enough of a gap? Probably not yet on Fordham, if Fordham can respond. But Emma Mahon is looking the goods at the moment. So they've got about 175 to go. It's the Run Crew athlete, yet another one of them, possibly taking out one of the grade races here this afternoon at the Crest as part of the Albie Thomas Mile. Fordham battles on bravely. Shani Hargraves is going well too. But Emma Mahon is looking good. and there's no other responses coming. She's too strong at the moment. She grits the teeth. Fordham is mounting a response, though. It's late. Is it enough? She comes on the inside. It won't be enough. Emma Mann will take out the race. Just over 5 minutes for Run Crew. Brave effort by Fordham in second. Shani Hargraves, the Limitless Track Team, and Bankstown Sports in third. Zara Wallen hangs on for fourth, and a great run by young Piper Simpson, just 12 years old, comes through for fifth. Neve McMahon from Trinity in sixth as the rest of the field comes across the line. That was great running there by young Emma Mann, the 17-year-old from Run Crew. Takes that one out just over 5 minutes for the women's C mile race.
I was chatting to Mr. Longworth the other day about
So Ed Tripper's just being asked for some advice about the US collegiate system. Probably a good man